Tonight, history in the making. Joseph R. Biden Jr. inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States, the beginning of a new era in America, and a ceremony like none we've ever seen. Joe Biden taking the oath on his family Bible, First Lady Jill Biden by his side. Kamala Harris making history as the first woman, first black American, and first South Asian American sworn in as Vice President. Biden, in his inaugural address, calling for unity, telling a nation divided we must end this uncivil war. The moving moments, the youngest ever inaugural poet, her powerful words. The celebration scaled back due to COVID, unprecedented security, the images of pomp and circumstance at the Capitol, a stark contrast to the deadly siege there. Donald Trump, the first outgoing president to snub his successor's inauguration in 152 years, his parting message. And President Biden in the Oval Office, his first challenges, none more urgent than the pandemic that's claimed 400,000 American lives. The actions he's taken in his first hours as the nation enters a new chapter.
The inauguration of Joseph R. Biden Jr. This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, everyone. America witnessed the birth of a new presidency today. Despite a raging pandemic and the threat of domestic terror, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris took the oaths of administration, wasting no time charting its course tonight. This moment was informed by adversity and driven by resilience. Peter Alexander now on his path to the presidency. President Trump was still making headlines even in his final moments in office. And thank you. Kamala Harris making history today, shattering barriers on race and gender as she became vice president. Here's Rahim Al.
Bring this country together and repair the damage from the last 4 years of divisiveness. So I don't think there's a question in my mind.
The peaceful transfer of power is a cornerstone of our democracy, but this was unlike anything we've seen before. Here's Savannah Guthrie.
It's interesting to look back, and Lester, for all those reasons, so many said today, Republicans and Democrats, they were grateful that former Vice President Mike Pence did come today. People are hoping that that is the beginning, sending a signal that it's time to move forward.
Yeah, it's disappointing that we had to worry about whether this would go off peacefully, but it is, as you say, immensely gratifying. Savannah, thanks. Up next, as we continue here tonight, the critical tests President Biden will immediately face. Biden has vowed to tackle several major issues, from COVID to the economy to racial injustice. We get more, beginning with Miguel Almaguer.
Exactly 1 year ago today, the first COVID case in this country was confirmed by next and deadliest days of the pandemic. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Former President Trump leaving the new administration with tremendous hinges on the vaccine. Jolene Kent, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Well, President Biden won in large part thanks to record.
And Biden also faces critical tests on the world stage. Richard Engel is in London.
Good evening.
Finally, on this historic inauguration day, all of us together as one nation find ourselves at a crossroads. Nightly News for this Wednesday. I'm Lester Holt. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
We must meet this moment as the United States of America. If we do that, I guarantee you we will not fail. We have never, ever, ever, ever failed in America. When we've acted together